Hey Smith, you know you have your whites on? Damn it.
What did he say his name was?
Gebatron.
Can you see it? I can see it on the left, but not on the right. Here's a closer look. This can be the difference between success and failure in Hell Let Loose. Wearing the appropriate camo for the environment is crucial not only to you, but for those near you too. First thing, let's go over the giveaway details. I have 4 Wacht am Rhein DLC available for Steam, which includes some new winter gear for both the Germans and Americans and a couple new faces. This has nothing to do with YouTube or its affiliates. It's between you, me, and Team 17 as they provided the keys. To enter, simply leave a comment and at the end type the word Rhein. Like this example here. Give me that DLC, Rhein. I'll let the giveaway period go for a week. At that time, I will pick winners at random and reply to your comment telling you you've won. Note my reply will always be from Gebatron Gaming. It will never be from Gebatron Gaming 411 or something like that. Once I've told you you're a winner, simply email me at gebatrongaming@gmail.com and we will go from there. Good luck! Now the reason I'm making this video is because I've seen a lot of new players that are wearing white uniforms on summer maps and they don't change them even after being made aware of it. So I think some players are simply unaware that you can modify your uniform in the middle of a match. So this is how you do that. You have to be in the deployment screen, so you'll either have to redeploy or wait until you die. Once there, click on Loadout at the bottom left. Then at the top right, click on one of the arrows to either side of Loadout. Divisions is where some pre-assembled DLC outfits will be if you've purchased them, but click on any one of these presets and you'll be able to modify your headwear, faces, and uniforms from here. There, now I have on my summer drip for a summer map. If that's all you came here for, then thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe. But if you stick around, I'll tell you how to utilize these 3 presets and give you some uniform tips. Now you can mess around with this during a match, but it's better to do it from the barracks so you're not wasting time. Let's go back to the main menu. Click on Barracks. From here we can manage our uniforms. We can look at the different loadouts too, but that's not why we're here. Now Hell Let Loose maps come in different season varieties. Summer maps, like all the Normandy maps, the example here being Saint-Marie-du-Mont, we see a lot of green and tans here, as well as shadows cast from the full trees and hedgerows. Winter maps like Elsenborn Ridge, where we see a lot of whites and contrasting dark colors. And spring/fall maps like Remagen, shown here, which has a lot of reds, tans, and browns from the changing leaves. There are desert maps too, but we'll talk about that in a minute. What I do is have my presets match those seasons. Preset 1 is summer, preset 2 is winter, preset 3 is fall. This way I have it all covered and can just click on the appropriate preset at the beginning of a match. Note here that you will have to go through every role for every faction and set these up. If that seems like a daunting task, then you can always chip away at it while you're waiting in a server queue. The game does allow you to go back to the main menu while in a queue, which has been a nice recent quality of life upgrade. What about those desert maps? Currently there is only one, El Alamein, with Tobruk slated to come out in early 2025. But either way, the desert maps have their own separate factions with the German Africa Corps and the British 8th Army, so you'll have to set those presets too. There isn't much to choose from here right now, but my guess is we'll get more once Tobruk releases. Now here's some tips. 1. Match your uniform to your environment. Now we've pretty much been talking about this already, make sure you're wearing a summer uniform on a summer map, but consider modifying your uniform slightly even if it's in the same map but a different area, i.e. if you're fighting mostly in an urban area versus an area that's more forested. For example, this green summer uniform will work great when fighting outside of Carentan, but the browns and tans of the field jacket will blend a little better in Carentan itself. 2. Reduce your amount of visible skin. Your character's skin is probably one of the first things the enemy will see, as it differs greatly from most uniforms and contrasts with most environments. Try to cover it up. For example, Germany's summer smock is great, but the Marsch Fallschirmjäger smock is very similar while adding a pair of gloves, so consider switching to that if you have it unlocked. 3. Get the free Summer and Winter Warfare DLCs. They're free, so why not? But more importantly, the Winter Warfare DLC gives you access to the balaclava. This wraps your head in a dark cloth, helping to reduce the amount of visible skin. Historically, these DLCs are only available a couple months during their respective seasons, but go check the stores, they might be available right now. 4. Blend in with the rank and file. Leadership is important in Hell Let Loose for many reasons, but it's hard to be a leader from the killed in action screen. Squad leaders can't build OPs or mark the map while they're dead, and commanders can't call in support unless they're alive, so make it harder for the enemy to distinguish your leadership role by avoiding items that indicate your rank. Prime examples being the various visor caps or the US officer M1 helmet. 5. Familiarize yourself with these uniforms. Take some time and learn the different uniforms available so you can identify enemy leadership and make them priority targets. Additionally, each role has small differences in kit that can't be changed, such as the German anti-tank role sporting these rockets, while the support role carries this radio. Knowing these differences will help you pick your targets better in the case you have time to do so. 6. Maybe avoid those winter whites. Wearing an all-white uniform while playing on Elsenborn Ridge may seem like the obvious choice, but take a look at the map here. There is plenty of space that isn't white. So maybe instead of the M1943 winter uniform and winter painted M1, try the wool overcoat and the 99th Infantry M1 you're going to win in the giveaway instead. 7. Don't listen to me. Yeah, these are solid tips, but it's your game, so wear what you want. Perfect example is that I personally always wear a visor cap when playing Commander, even though I advise against it, especially when playing as Germany. I mean, I just imagine these guys were smug pricks, and I want the enemy to know that I'm the guy coordinating their imminent defeat. Same with presets. I do it by seasons, but maybe you have a different way of doing it, and that's just fine. Just have fun. A little note about DLC. You may have noticed that I have a lot of the DLCs. Keep in mind that I get them for free because I'm in the Hell Let Loose War Correspondent program. Don't think that you need to get a bunch of DLCs to be competitive or to gain an advantage. If you want some, then by all means go ahead. There are some nice ones, but they are all just cosmetic and definitely not necessary to enjoy or succeed in Hell Let Loose. Go ahead and leave any of your tips or opinions down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, then pull the trigger on that like button. Subscribe for more Hell Let Loose content. I've been covering Hell Let Loose for 5 years now, so go ahead and check the backlog if you're new. Plenty of ways to support what I do here down in the description. Good luck in the giveaway. As always, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.